On Lago Di Braies from the Vishon Venkata stable at Deegan. Luke Tarrant to ride. Gate 9 on the minimum 54.
Yeah, she's backing up from last Thursday where she just made a mess of them late. She absolutely powered through the line. She smashed the clock. It was a good win. Problem was that was the first time she's probably shown that at 14 starts. So you just have to trust that she is going to do it again today. From the parade, you'd say, yeah, she looks fantastic in the yard, which is the first big tick you wanted to see. Now it's just a matter of whether that last week was a one-off or not. I'm hoping it wasn't.
And the 10 around the mat is Little Jerry from the Wayne Baker stable at Roma. Madeline Wishart to ride. Gate 4 on the minimum 54.
Yeah, just hard to see that form holding up here.
Sweet little Jerry will be in.
We go back to that run. Mooney Valley was beaten under 2 lengths in a Saturday grade mile there in benchmark 70. I thought good enough to run a race here second up if he can repeat that. So good record here at the track, Marcus Wilson. So 3 Comanche Brave on top. The 5 Show Me Your Love paraded well. A little unlucky at Eagle Farm last start, so wouldn't need to improve much on that. The 6 Picks of Beans had not a lot of luck in that, I call it the dog's breakfast race last start here at Ipswich. Joycey and the 2 Disco Boom come out of that same race. Good run. He's big, he's strong, and he'll be up on speed. So 3, 5, 6, 2 for me.
All right, Chargy, thanks for that. I've gone 9, 6, 2 and 7. Number 9 on top, Lago Di Braies. Obviously, we've spoken a lot about this horse today, and we're about to find out whether last week was a one-off fluke or whether she really has turned the corner, because it was a lovely parade coming off a booming win in a Class 2 here last week. Number 6, Picks of Beans, rock solid, hard to beat. She's got the recent form on the board. She loves it here at Ipswich, and she's been really well back to win. Number 2, Disco Boom. Well, he's your leader. Well, at least he's my leader on the map. I think they'll find the front on him. I don't think Comanche Brave will hold him out. And once he gets control of a race, he's very hard to get past. He's such a big, strong, tough horse. And number 7, Jac The Great, the quiet achiever, just gradually working up to a win. If it's not today, it might be next start. But another one I'd throw into your multis at double figure odds. 9, 6, 2 and 7 for me. Chargy, as we cross to you, Dan, back in the studio. It's Picks of Beans is well-backed favourite here on course, but Lago Di Braies, is that going to be a bad result for you guys?
Comanche Brave behind the barrier and giving a little bit of a kick out behind the line there. Lago Di Braies with the Clark and Style Seeker behind the barrier. Nikau Spur, Picks of Beans, Jac The Great, Show Me Your Love and Disco Boom. So late money for Disco Boom, but Picks of Beans will jump the favourite. Very good move for Lago Di Braies this year. Good spec for the 11 in betting. Or the 9, sorry. Lago Di Braies number 9. So Show Me Your Love and Disco Boom, Jac The Great. Picks of Beans out wider. Comanche Brave. Comanche Brave here, Andrew, as you cross, really giving a big kick out behind the barrier, launching with both barrels there. Thankfully, no one was behind Comanche Brave, and they would have been kicked into next fortnight. So it's got itself worked up at the barrier, Comanche Brave. Another effort about to be made with him. So Comanche Brave, the one playing up at the barrier. Another effort about to be made with Comanche Brave to try and get him up into line. He kicked out pretty badly there. Luckily, no one was behind him. Little Jerry's got club's colours here. Number 10 in club's colours. Jac The Great. Style Seeker behind the barrier with Show Me Your Love and Picks of Beans and Disco Boom and Lago Di Braies. So Picks of Beans is best backed and favourite. Show Me Your Love, a big drifter late. Very good money for number 9, Lago Di Braies this year. And there's been specs for Disco Boom and Comanche Brave. Nikau Spur around about the $10 mark on the fixed odds. But Picks of Beans, our favourite, has been the best bout runner for Sam Collett and trainer Jack Brutus. But no joy at the moment getting Comanche Brave up into line, and no other move up yet either. Nikau Spur, Style Seeker. Now Jac The Great about to move into line. So Disco Boom, Lago Di Braies and Picks of Beans and Show Me Your Love. Style Seeker, Little Jerry, Comanche Brave, riderless behind the barrier. Nikau Spur down there for the informed March C. So 1666 the trip here. Little Jerry has gone in. Club's white colours on Matty Wishart. Now Disco Boom's gone up in line. We wait for Show Me Your Love. Here's the favourite Picks of Beans going in. And the well-tried Lago Di Braies and Nikau Spur to come up. Lago Di Braies trained by Vishen Venkaya, who trained just a statement to victory back in the third. So Vishen looking for a double here. Now Nikau Spur has gone in. Show Me Your Love about to come up into line with Lago Di Braies and Comanche Brave is still riderless behind the barrier. Got a phone here in the box that's not working at the moment, so communication a little bit tricky in that regard, but another big kick out given by Comanche Brave behind the barrier. Got himself really worked up. You don't want to be getting behind him, Comanche Brave. The other runners are in the gates and are well behaved. So Comanche Brave still playing up behind the gates here. Oh, up in the air, kicks out again. Rushed up towards the gate, but kick out there. Yeah, I wouldn't want to be getting behind him, Comanche Brave, at the moment. He's really not playing game. Jimmy Orman watching on as the attendants try and get him into the gates here. He's a $6 chance in the market. He's being led away for now. So we'll see what's going to happen. Starters around to the ladder. And the phone's ringing now. And that might be it for Comanche Brave. Yes, Sims? It's out. Comanche Brave's been scratched. Thank you. Number 3's been withdrawn at the barrier. refusing to load. 3 Comanche Brave is a late stretching. So Comanche Brave is out. Couldn't load him. We're drawn at the barrier. Racing now, Jac The Great, Star Seeker. Little Jerry all began well. Handy there is Disco Boom out 3 wide. Even wider there is Show Me Your Love. Nikau Spur's outside. Pigs the Bones has gone back. And Lago Di Braies is last of all. In front, Star Seeker, working for Disco Boom, and third there, Show Me Your Love, and further back to Little Jerry. Drifting back now, Jac The Great, Pigs the Beans on the outside, and second last is Lago Di Braies. Last of all is Nikau Spur over on the outside, up to second last now. In front, Star Seeker by 2 lengths, and second, Disco Boom, and third, Show Me Your Love. And then Little Jerry picks the Beans, and further back to Jac The Great, Nikau Spur, second last on the outside. Lago Di Braies is back at the tail, about 8 or 9 lengths off the leader. So over the back, they head at Star Seeker here by length and a quarter. Second, Disco Boom, and third, Show Me Your Love, and fourth, the inside, Little Jerry. A length and a half further back to Picks the Beans, outside Jac The Great, Nikau Spur, and Lago Di Braies out the rear as they swing down the side. In front, still Star Seeker by length, and second, Disco Boom. A length and a half away, third, Show Me Your Love, and then Little Jerry. Going forward, Picks the Beans on the outside, then coming Jac The Great, Nikau Spur, second last out 3 wide, trying to make some ground out wider on the track, and Lago Di Braies a length and a half away, but Star Seeker 400 metres left to run, kicked away 3 lengths in front, up to second, Show Me Your Love now, running through is Jac The Great. Disco Boom is gone, one from the outside, Picks the Beans, and Nikau Spur down the outside, in front Star Seeker by 2 lengths here, second Jac The Great, further back is Nikau Spur out wide, Lago Di Braies on the inside, in front Star Seeker though near the line, and Star Seeker goes all the way and has won from Jac The Great, Nikau Spur, followed by Lago Di Braies, Picks the Beans, Show Me Your Love, and then Little Jerry, followed by Disco Boom, has pulled up at the rear.
Star Seeker, another upset result. Last start Warwick winner, and has continued to improve under Ricky Jemison and Kevin Devine. Well done to them, upwards around the $20 mark, and has held them at bay. Star Seeker, 7 Jac The Great, a good effort to close well to run second. Nikau Spur has run third, and Joycey, I thought you were going to run into it very late there with Lago Di Braies, but it's run in fourth.
Yeah, they just went a lot slower up front than we thought, didn't they? Star Seeker really got a picnic, some very slow mid-race sections, and quickened off that drop, Disco Boom. And once Disco Boom was out of the scene, there was nothing really coming out of the pack bar Jac The Great, Nikau Spur. So those numbers 8, 7, 1 and 9, that is your first leg of the quaddie. Hopefully you got through it. Chargy and I are out. We're looking our wounds, but I'm sure a few punters are alive. 8, 7, 1 and 9, first leg of the quaddie at Ipswich. Let's head back to Don.